It's a golden age for British wheelchair tennis with multiple Grand Slam champions and Paralympic medalists. Thanks to funding from the National Lottery, more people are coming to the sport all the time, and I've decided it's my time to join them. Over the last 4 weeks, I've thrown myself into the sport to prepare for my first ever competitive match against one of Britain's rising stars. Along the way, I've met some of the game's biggest names.
It's like anything, the more you do it, the easier it gets.
I'm super fortunate that it's worked out.
As well as those who are just starting out on their wheelchair tennis journey.
I'd do it every day of my life if I could, it's that kind of thing.
This is Billy Takes on Tennis. With my match fast approaching and desperately needing some more practice, I found myself back at the National Tennis Centre, where I couldn't resist asking British #1 Lucy Shuker for some advice. Hi guys, how's it going?
Hey,
Lucy,
yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Nice to meet you, it's
Nice to
Billy.
meet you.
How's it going?
Yeah, good. I've been hearing that you've been taking up the sport, trying it.
Giving it a go. I'm sticking with it, I'm trying my best. I'm going up against one of Britain's rising stars of the sport, so I think I'm going to have more work cut out.
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome, but I'm also a little bit nervous. I've still got just a little bit of training to go before the match. I'm just about to go out and do some hitting on court. You wouldn't fancy like just having a quick hit with me?
Yep, of course, let's go.
All right, cool, let's do it. Not so good at the short.
That's nice.
Not bad.
Those body shots are
Yeah,
some of the hardest ones.
I can't get out of the way of them quick enough, the body shot. Oh. So far, Lucy, what do you what's the thing that's standing out, if there's anything that's standing out?
So at the moment, I'd say that you're a bit static on the movement. So maybe if you hang back, you move on to the ball to hit the ball,
Yeah.
and then you're looking to recover,
Yeah,
to then move on to the next ball. So you've got a bit more fluidity in it.
yeah,
And then keep the ball on the strings for longer. So then you'll get a bit more spin, a bit more fast racket head, so that the ball will do the work for you and it will drop in. So try that, and then let's see where you're at.
all right, a couple more points to try like that. Ah. Oh.
Go, go, go.
Not quite quick enough for that.
Last one, here we go. Winner takes all. Go, go, go.
Ah. That was a cool down for you, I'm knackered. Just
Thank
that.
you. Anything you want to ask or any more
Well,
advice?
I feel like I should just be listening rather than asking.
In tennis, you want to be moving on to a ball, that's where you're going to be the strongest. And keep the ball on the strings for longer will give you more pace on the ball. But yeah, just enjoy it, like you're working really hard. I think you've got great potential. So yeah, keep going and good luck for your match.
Thank you very much, Lucy. Cheers for that one.
Cheers.
Knackered. With time running out before my match, I could just about squeeze in one final training session. So I headed back out on court, hoping to put Lucy's advice into action.
Hi Billy, yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go for just a few balls in the service box.
Yeah.
Just to get a bit of feel, see your lovely control, okay? Bit
Yeah.
of brushing on the ball. And then we'll go back to the baseline and then we'll just see what you can do when you're hitting and when you're not hitting, how you're getting on.
All right.
Okay?
Cool, let's have
sounds
it.
good.
Let's give it a go.
Nice, great control. Lovely top spin, look at that. Yeah, it's good, just always keep the height. Yeah, great shape on the ball, keep that same height. Brushing up, good job. Just make sure you're getting back far enough after you hit the shot. Recover right back, just give yourself time.
Ah, hit my hand.
Brilliant, great height over the net, and again, keep the same height to get the depth. Oh yeah, push back. Nice. Oh, what a shot. Go on, get there. Go on, push on. Only 2 bounces, Billy.
While I put in some final work ahead of my match, my opponent, Reuben, had prepared by winning 3 gold medals at the National School Games, and that wasn't his first big success. So Reuben, obviously I've just been watching you out on court, looking pretty impressive, and I've heard you've had an impressive few weeks, you know, just the casual 3 golds at the school games. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
So it was up in Loughborough University.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 gold medals in all 3 divisions. So singles, doubles and mixed doubles.
Well, I mean, to be honest, hearing that you've won 3 gold medals recently doesn't do me much confidence for thinking I've got a chance against you. But, you know, we are having a competitive match. I understand you don't want to give me any, like, bits of too many tips. But thinking back to when you were newer to the sport, what are the things that now that you look back on and go, oh, I wish I'd knew that when I first was getting into it?
Probably moving your opponent around the court.
Moving your opponent around the court?
Yeah, so left to right, up to down, kind of patterns and whatever.
Okay.
So.
All right, so when I'm going all over the court in our match, I know that you're doing that. There's a reason why you're doing that and making me work so hard. Okay, that's good to know. Well, anyway, Reuben, I don't want to interrupt. I've just seen you've just like sort of come off the court when you're practicing. I'll see you on court hopefully in a few days' time for our match.
Clearly, Reuben wasn't going to go easy on me, so it was back to the practice court for some final tips.
I think from the coaching I've had so far, one thing I've not done too much on is, you know, working on like serves and stuff like that. So maybe that would be quite good for when it comes to the match day, you know, making sure I get it in the box.
So we'll just have a look at a few serves first, and then I'll have a look and see what advice I can help you with.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Just nice and loose. So your contact point was a bit more over to the left?
Yeah.
Okay, so then obviously your body's going that way, so it's harder for you to get your racket energy going to the target. Okay, so just be aware of where the contact point is.
Yeah.
And really accelerate through it.
Yeah, again, that was
to the left, well done.
Quite far behind.
Wow, brilliant. And again. Right, so you're smashing it on that side. Let's try this side. Okay, so very important to be good from both sides, obviously. Can't just be a pro on one, eh? Yes, I love the racket speed. Fantastic.
Right, one last serve.
Come on, let's go for it.
Oh, this is the best one yet. It's a bit behind me, but you know.
Yeah, there's always one more.
Always one more. Okay, quick.
Come on then, accelerate.
Brilliant. There we go, that's the one we're after.
Love that one. Okay, so remember when you're in the match where we were at the start, where you're pushing at the ball?
Yeah.
Okay, a bit tentative, and where you are at the end, really accelerating the racket through the ball.
Yeah.
And remember, just extend that service line a little bit longer so you can, you know, allow yourself to be free with it. So racket head speed, really go for it. Yeah?
Yeah.
Good luck, enjoy it.
Thanks for that.
I'm
That
sure
was
you'll
really
smash
useful
it.
tips.
Yeah, well done. Excellent.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate that one. Yeah, so today's match day, ready for it is the big day really, it's what we've all been building up towards. I'm looking forward to it. It's a little bit nervous, a little bit apprehensive. I want to give a good account of myself. I think that's the main thing I want to take away from today. I want to give a good account of myself, make it as competitive as possible. I don't want it to be completely one-sided. So I'm just going to take it point by point and have a go. Try and enjoy it as well, because I have enjoyed the whole process, so why not enjoy the match at the end and see what happens. I think also it's just about, you know, effort and just, you know, not giving up on each ball, trying as hard as I can to, you know, cover the distance in the chair, in between shots, in recovery and other phases of the game. Just make as much effort, I don't want to make it easy for my opponent. I don't want there to be like one shot and that be it, and when it comes to a rally, so I'm going to try and, you know, get to every ball, get it back in the court, make things difficult for my opponent as much as I can.
Hi Reuben.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hey,
You ready?
How's it going?
Good stuff, Billy.
Ready for it?
Yes.
I'm not.
Reuben, would you like heads or tails?
I'll go ahead.
Go heads. It is heads. Would you like to serve, receive, or
I'll serve first, please.
You serve? Yeah. Which end do you want to start?
I'll start this end.
Okay, right, enjoy it.
Thanks.
Enjoy it, boys.
Good luck, Reuben.
No
Good luck,
arguments
good
on
luck,
line
mate.
calls, please.
do it. Shot. Oh, just out. Oh, that's in. I'm getting a couple of shots in there. It's not like I'm missing all my serves, but yeah, he's a good opponent, obviously. Shot. What is that? Is that game?
Yeah, set.
Game set. I've had a couple of games where I thought, oh, you know, I was like 40-15 up in one, and then I can't remember the other one. I think it went to Juice, and he missed his first serve. I was like, oh, maybe, and then no, just too many mistakes from my side, really. Sure. As soon as I wheeled in there, I thought, why have I done that?
Oh no.
Juice. Didn't think I was winning that one. Oh. I'm getting close to one game. Yes! At least we got a game on the board. Woo. Nah. I'm just glad I got one game, that'll take that. Break point. Oh. 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 This is going better than the last set. Ah, body, you done me again. Good game. Oh, yes. It's the best shot I'll hit all day. Oh my God. Must be a hole in this racket. Good game.
Well played.
Well, I knew that was going to be tough, and it was, but
Yeah,
good game, mate.
well
I enjoyed
played.
that. It was tough. I expect the first set, it was a whitewash, you know, 6-love. He really took me to school. I thought there was a couple of close games in that first set, so there was a couple of games I thought, oh, maybe like that could have gone another way. So I was holding on to the fact that, you know, maybe I'd be able to nick one of those in the second set, and luckily I managed to nick 2. So, you know, I'm pretty happy with that, you know. Reuben's a top player, and I think that was obvious. Like, even the good serves I would hit, they'd come flying back past me. And at that point I was thinking, how am I gonna win a point? But yeah, got a couple games, so, you know, I'm pretty happy with that overall. So the last few weeks I've experienced wheelchair tennis for the first time. It's been a bit of a roller coaster, really. I've enjoyed it a lot more than I kind of initially thought I would. I thought I'd be well out of my depth, but I can firmly say I'm a little bit better at wheelchair tennis than when I started. It's a bad start. Second one was better than the first. To anyone who's thinking about taking up wheelchair tennis or has got an interest, I'd say just have a go. Like, as simple as that sounds, there's lots of places out there that there's lots of opportunities to try the sport at like a really basic level. You know, I'd be able to play with my mates, whether they've got disabilities or they're able-bodied, that doesn't matter. I can go out and, you know, have a go and have fun and, you know, try and get better. That's a really cool thing to, you know, be able to take away from this. Wheelchair tennis has been a really welcoming sport. I've learned a lot about, you know, what it takes to be good. But also I've learned that, you know, it can be played anywhere, on any type of surface, at any court around the country, with anyone. So, you know, that opens up a lot of opportunity to have a go. There's not really any excuses to say no, really. And I'm pretty sure if you give it a try, it'll be something that you'll keep doing for the rest of your life.